whatever.
Right. So what have you got to say for yourself this morning, matey? I thought last night when I was busy making tea, you'd finished collecting. I opened the bow doors this morning and what do I see? A tree.
It's too good to leave.
I knew you'd be back. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist.
I tried.
Look.
Bit of reorganisation.
Oh, there's another one down there. I hadn't seen that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one sort of fell in.
Really? It doesn't look heavy enough to walk itself down the top.
You buy one, you get one free. I say you buy one, you get one free.
Well, I suppose that's the good thing, isn't it? It's all free. All free.
Yeah.
I should be thanking you.
That'd be my view, but you know. You're welcome, my angel. Oh, the mooring spot for last night, by the way, was very good. The football match finished eventually. And then it was just absolutely silent until about 5:30 this morning when the geese just went absolutely berserk. There was some scrap on and, you know, full-on shameless type affair. But yeah, great mooring spot. First time on the pins properly for a while, I think. Yeah, bit of movement, that's a bit more movement than we used to, but yeah, no issues, all good. Must have a damaged ground paddle, given we've got water coming in. You can see it, not the leaky gates, but the ground paddle water. We're only just in the lock, so we've been draining it. So that probably explains why on the way down we were losing water in the night and had to move the boat. So if that ground paddle won't close properly, you're constantly going to be draining the pound in front. Nice bluebells. Is that a meadow of bluebells? Possibly. So Sue's just commented, Josh feels heavier today. Could be.
I don't know why that is, eh? I've also just commented to the CRT, I've got a little stall by the lock. And nice chaps, but he asked me did I want to become a friend of the CRT, which I think is a bit of a mickey take really. And you're only going to get one answer from the motor, aren't you? You get enough of all money.
But don't ask a boater who pays a licence fee and is constantly battling with broken lock gear whether they want to pay more money.
if he'd been standing by Dobson locks yesterday, he might have found himself in the one if he'd asked that question. This white beam here is actually a B&B rental. That's super good.
That's got a living roof, that. There's actually things growing on it. That's a really cool idea. Like that. Right, bottom lock, we're in. Fill her up. to all my lovely wood. Quite nice.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
We've entered shopping trolley territory.
Oh, you see us, feel us riding up there.
Over the shopping trolley. Over another shopping trolley.
Something. We should explain. We haven't got much time to explain. But one of there's a couple of bits. You know, we've turned around. We've got good reason for that. Two other things. They didn't factor into our main thinking, but just to give you three things actually. One, the CRT referred to the stretch after Appley Bridge and into Leeds city centre as bandit country. And all of the guides and the CRT people say don't stop. Once you get past Appley Bridge, boost it into Leeds in one hit, stop in Leeds, then get out. And
I think it's Newlay Locks where the trouble starts, I think round that area.
yeah, there is a place called Rodley just behind Appley Bridge, and apparently that's okay. But yeah, from Newlay Locks onwards, yeah, you're right. So that's unhelpful, but one of those things we were prepared to deal with. Just read on Facebook. Actually, we'll wind back. So one of the nights we were there, 2 AM, load of teenage lads congregating on the towpath, just being antisocial, making noise, etc. And then it just turned a bit silly. Out comes the dirt bike and they're razzing up and down the towpath on a dirt bike. Unacceptable behaviour. They then crash into a boat, 2 boats in front of us, which had, so there's, anyway, sort of people with the personal stuff, but there were single-manned boats in front of us, and one of them got crashed into by one of these motorbikes, so not good. And Appley Bridge is supposed to be, as I say, the better place to stop.
Well, we've never heard anybody say anything bad like, oh, don't stop there, or
No,
people have said stop in Appley Bridge and then boost it to Leeds.
there was something 4 or 5 years ago where some youths went around cutting people's ropes and people were finding their boats diagonal across the canal in the morning, but apart from that you can't really find anything, so probably a bit of a one-off. However,
Sorry, I know you're really interested, but that was interesting.
yeah, no, it's good, thank you. However, same said person has just posted up on a popular social media website to say that they were on their way into Leeds yesterday and were attacked by youths throwing rocks at her and her boat. Just so she's not making it up. Yeah.
Well, we've heard enough people say it. I think if you get 1 or 2 comments, that's one thing. But if you get a lot of people saying the same thing, then you've got to take notice, haven't you?
Including the CRT people and including the Nicholson guide. So I think it's good advice. Yeah. So as I say, 3 things that didn't necessarily affect our decision to turn around, but aren't necessarily making us feel bad about having done so. So we were at 2 minds whether to mention the whole 2 AM bike thing, but on the basis that it happened, and people watching this might be thinking, well, do I want to be in Appley Bridge? What's it like?
For the most part, we think it's actually alright.
I'd go there again. I just feel really bad. If somebody said we
we went to Appley Bridge shortly after watching your vlog, and we had this trouble, and we were like, oh, actually, we probably should have mentioned it, so did we. So hopefully it's a one-off. Peace said. Right, Bingley 3 rise. Empty. And then presumably full. Yeah, full. And full. No CRT guys, but it's lunchtime, so I suspect they're all having lunch at the top. Oh. Sadly, you're gonna have to move in a bit, guys. Sorry. Official opening hours for the rise up here is 3 till 5. Last entry at 4, so it's all fair enough. So we got here Riddlesden, it's further up the canal. Bingley, where we are. Saltaire, where we stopped last night. Shipley. Just passed through, didn't we? Thackley, don't remember Thackley. And Esholt or Esholt, which is where the Yorkshire Water treatment plant was, and oh yeah, the old the Woolpack, which is the Emmerdale farm pub. Very nice. And here's Joshy boy waiting to go up. Very patiently waiting too. But in a minute, Josh and all his wood is going up that way.
Right, we're at the start of the bottom of the 3 rise. I'm already looking forward to sitting down tonight. Look at all that wood.
Yeah, it's a bit more intimidating than the way I'm doing it. Don't worry, I'll look after you.
These are apparently called the scissor gate paddles. We've not seen them anywhere else but at Bingley. So no winch required, you just wind the handle, that ratchets along and pulls that paddle, that wooden upright towards us, which opens the paddle in the gate. All's well so far in Miles's capable hands. He's looking quite happy. 3 rides done.
Right, so that's 3 rides done. Just going to go up to the bottom of the 5 rise, just moor up for 5 minutes while Miles from the CRT catches up. He's got to lock these 3 rise off, and he'll meet us there.
So this is the pound between the 3 rise and 5 rise. Very smooth, very smooth. Miles, with his expert local knowledge of the locks, knows exactly how many turns, etc., of the paddles to do and when and where the boat's going to go. It's amazing. Five rise awaits.
Here it is. There's Sue and Miles off to see Narrowboat Josh to the top. It looks pretty daunting from down here, I've got to say. I don't think the camera will quite pick it out, but that is just a wall of, yeah, upness. Look at that in front of Narrowboat Josh, my word. Wow, that is a big set again. So one of the things you've got to try and judge from back here is that, I mean, look at the spray and the pressure of the water coming in, and that's the bow of the boat, so I don't want that anywhere near the crotch and the bow, but equally I'm jammed up against the back of the lock gates here. Say we're getting a really smooth ride. There's obviously a knack to this, and Miles has certainly got it, because we're not getting thrown around at all. This is really impressive when you think how much water's coming in here. Start coming in, they don't get any worse. I've been warned that we're going to get pushed from right to left in this lock, so I'm staying left. But if those leaks start increasing in pressure, it's going to be right on Josh's windows. So just for perspective here, the top of the sill's taller than Josh's roof. Oh my word, here we go.
This chain here that goes around the handle stops the paddle dropping down, which is a very good idea.
There's my angel, winding, winding, winding. The view from behind is becoming, I suppose, what you'd refer to as lofty. That is a long way down already, and we're still not at the top. Miles was pointing out, these overhangs that you can see here on the top of the lock, very easy to get your boat caught, and you'll get your boat caught on the rubbing strakes as you go up, and that'll happily give your boat a good rock and tip up. You've got to be careful of those.
What a fabulous feat of engineering this is. Superb. Oh yes, this spot will do us very nicely indeed, thank you.
Hello YouTube. I hope she put her knickers away.
Hopefully this is good viewing for you all. Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you, was it?
Elliot and Sue. Over now. This is great YouTube viewing. Actual fire. Watching you fight with the boat. Wicked.
If I turn the stick upside down.